evening. I'd like to address our latest contract negotiated by the district and UTD. I began my teaching career in 2003 at Miami Beach Senior High School. I love my school, I love what I teach, and I love my students. But I also love my own children, and it has become financially unsustainable for me to continue my teaching career in Miami. Despite being a mid-career professional, I earn little more than a first-year teacher. This was not the case when I first started teaching in 2003. There used to be a $15,000 difference between beginning teacher pay and a teacher with 15 years experience. Now that difference in pay is only a few $1,000s, and many highly effective performance pay teachers are surpassing mid-career grandfather teachers' salaries. Even more indicative of the disappearance of mid-career teacher salaries in Miami-Dade County is the fact that in 2003, almost 15 years ago, a teacher with 17 years experience earned over $50,000. Adjusted for inflation, that same 17-year teacher should be making $67,000 a year. But in reality, they are currently making less than $48,000. How does that even happen? How do salaries decrease after a 15-year time period? While the bottom of the pay scale has risen and the top of the pay scale has increased over the past decade, mid-career teacher salaries have drastically declined. Miami-Dade County Public Schools made magic happen. They made mid-career teacher salaries disappear. But abracadabra, when teacher salaries disappear, teachers disappear too. I mourn for the children in Miami-Dade County Public Schools who with each passing year witness the exodus of some of the most dedicated, passionate, and hardworking teachers this county has to offer them. I have worked at my high school for 14 years, and none of the teachers who began their teaching careers with me in 2003 remain teaching at my school. They have all given up on trying to survive on a mid-career teacher salary in Miami-Dade County. I am tired of seeing my esteemed colleagues leave the system. I am tired of seeing my student loads increase every year while my salary falls thousands of dollars short of keeping up with inflation. I am tired of waiting each year to see if my union or district will finally do something for the real mid-career teachers of Miami-Dade who were ineligible to receive the $750 mid-career retention supplement. I think the retention supplement is a fantastic solution. It has the potential to honor the work of veteran teachers and provide financial compensation for losses incurred because of the transition to performance pay. Unfortunately, the $750 supplement is not enough to compensate teachers, and only 4,000 of the 12,000 impacted grandfather teachers are entitled to a retention supplement. Are the rest of us not worthy of retaining? I know the true worth of mid-career teachers in Miami, and we are worth so much more.
Thank you very much. Mr. Sean Bates Hall. Good evening, Mr. Bates Hall.
Good evening. Board and Mr. Superintendent, thank you for the opportunity to address you. The topic that I put on the board form that I submitted is that state funding is about half of the budget. Your authority and your mandate from Florida statute is to raise the other half. You've not done so. I went over, last time I spoke, I went over the Florida statute that told you that it was part of your duty was to raise sufficient taxes to fund quality education. 55% of